Good morning, Jem.
Good morning. So I'm going to start this a little different because I heard something
Please
this morning
don't.
and I have to share it.
Don't do it.
I've got a joke. Did you hear the joke about the dustman? It was rubbish. Why are you playing the sound?
At least you're right. It's the first time you've said anything that's actually truthful. It was rubbish.
I heard it the other day from someone and had to. I did hear off a 6-year-old, by the way.
Did you like exchange it for your joke about the bakery or Meg's joke about the bakery?
No, I didn't. I forgot about that one.
Why would you forget that one?
I don't know.
That was Meg's greatest joke.
It's good.
We're going to have to now run that one anyway.
Yeah.
Hang on a second. We'll get ready with, some random sound effect. Anyway, so the fastest bacon, what's the fastest?
The fastest cake in the world?
The fastest cake in a bakery. Scone.
Hold on, why did you get that one? And I got the little bird.
You got the crickets because, that was a tumbleweed moment. Anyway, right, so we're not here to obviously tell jokes.
Imagine if we did for the next half an hour.
That would be awful. I mean, I think judging by the first two, I think everyone would just know, please, can you not do an entire episode of jokes?
Imagine our network event, stand-up with Nick and Gemma.
No.
We wouldn't sell one ticket.
No, you're right, you wouldn't. Well, I mean, no one would ever see it, so that's obviously the good point. Anyway, we're talking about what makes a good podcast guest.
Yes.
From our opinion.
Yes.
Because I think there's so many people, and you'll know this because you ask probably 10 times as many people as I do on the podcast, other than Sachin. And when you ask people, the most common response that you're going to get from people is, "Oh, but I don't think I'm going to be funny enough, or I don't think I'm going to be entertaining, or I don't think I don't have anything to talk about."
Exactly.
So come on then, let's go with you first. What do you think makes a good podcast guest for you?
For me, is genuine. When people are transparent, they're the ones that have come across.
Hang on, is this the jokes and stating the obvious show?
No, because you can have no.
I love that. Oh yeah, if we could get everyone on here to lie, that would be brilliant.
No, obviously no one's going to lie. But when you have people that come on that feel like they need to keep up a facade because of what their business is or how people know them in the business community.
I think the rawness of it. I think the rawness.
Yeah.
Where everything's stripped back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Genuine.
Yeah.
What I just said that you
mocked. But genuine is, you can be genuinely...
Not in my world. If you're genuine, you're genuine.
Okay.
You can't be genuine. You can't be a genuine fake person.
No, but I think people can be...
Dickheads, Nick.
You want the sound effect again, right?
Yeah. The funny one. Oh.
That's all you're going to keep getting.
You're having far too much fun with that.
No, I'm going to have far too much fun with that.
We're going to change seats next time.
No, we're not.
Okay, so I think, what about you? Number 2, what makes a great guest on our show?
I like people who are willing to give, which I know is a big area to talk about.
To bring cakes and stuff?
That's good, but we're not talking about that. But I mean people who are kind of there to just be open.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And so we can go, let's talk about this and let's talk about this. And they're not just going to say, but I feel quite closed or uncomfortable about it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very easy for people, to sort of have that. Okay, so tell us about your upbringing. Yeah, it's all right. Oh, it was good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's fine. No drama. Because it's it doesn't make it, for me, an interesting podcast if people are just kind of like, I don't really want to give.
Well, the whole purpose of us doing this was so people can listen in and it's relatable.
Yeah.
Not everyone's going to be for everyone, obviously, but there's certain parts of someone's story. Oh, I felt like that at a certain time.
Yeah.
Or that happened to me at a certain time. So this is why I think, as we've said, the rawness, the genuine, the openness is so important when we have a guest on here.
I also like people who don't take themselves too seriously.
Yeah.
Because I think, at the end of the day, I think that there's a lot of people who are some quite important people and some quite big players.
Mm-hmm.
But I love the fact when people sort of just have that, I'm not going to take myself too seriously.
Yeah.
And if they do take themselves too seriously, this probably isn't the podcast for them.
Definitely not.
Yeah. We're not going to talk about Magic Pill, right?
No. And do you know what I love the most? I would say, 80%, maybe a little bit higher, of people that have come on here, as soon as you hit finish, because it's one take, people, it's just a one take.
As if you can't tell that, right, from our jokes.
We're so polished.
Yeah.
But as soon as we're finished, they're like, that was like a therapy session, or that was like a trip down memory lane, or they actually got something from sitting here talking.
Or the thing that always shocks me is when they go, they're almost apologetic. Like, sorry, I know we wanted to go a bit longer than that. It's like, how long do you think it was? Everyone always thinks they were here like 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, sorry about that. I thought how long was it running? 52 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like 15 minutes.
No. And then the amount of people that say, you and Nick work well together. Do we?
I guess that's probably where you get like
what did we get called the other day? What was them stupid?
Dumb and Dumber?
No, probably.
Probably. Yeah.
No. I can't remember what. It was Tom that said it.
Tom and Jerry? Ant and Dec?
Fred and Barney Flintstone? No, none of them. Ant and Dec.
I don't know.
I can't remember now. I can't remember.
Jerry and Springer?
No, a couple of guys that used to be on TV back in the day.
Ant and Dec?
No, older than that.
Cannon and Ball? Morecambe and Wise?
Morecambe and Wise.
You're
that's
welcome.
The one. That's it. Thank you.
Well, obviously, you have to be Morecambe.
Whichever one's the coolest.
No, you're Morecambe.
Is he the worst?
No, it's just because calling you Wise would be stupid, right?
Was Wise actually Wise, or were they both idiots?
That's just their surname.
Oh.
There was two guys called Eric.
Okay.
There was Eric Morecambe and Eric Wise.
Okay. But yeah. Wow.
I think they were anyway. But anyway, they went as Morecambe and Wise.
But anyway, my point was to all of that I think people come in and it's a very nice environment. It's very chilled and it's never what anyone expects. That's where I was going with that conversation.
Yeah, imagine
After
that.
all of that,
you come into this and you have you guys are actually nice.
You're actually all right to talk to.
Okay, so come on then, Jem. What's your next key thing that you want the guest to bring? Cakes.
Cakes, please.
No,
biscuits.
Be honest about it. I really want cakes and biscuits.
Yeah, I want biscuits all the time. We've covered most of it, I think. I just want people to be themselves. I know I keep repeating that, but that's what I want.
I think,
and I know I bang on about it in all of our networking events, but I honestly believe.
You sound like you're going to cry in a minute.
That people. What?
You just had your voice like you were tearing up.
I'm not tearing up for what?
Being around me is just too much too overwhelming
It's
of
just
niceness.
Too much for me now.
Yeah.
We're nearly at 100 shows and I don't know if I can do it anymore.
Yeah. Anyway, so I would say the other thing that every guest should bring with them is an anecdote. Now, the chances are they're never going to use it, right? Oh, yeah, this happened when I was 18 or, oh, yeah, at uni this happened or whatever. But I think it sets them at ease that says if ever they get stuck or if ever it's difficult, like it's that they kind of hit a wall where you ask a question and they don't know what to say, they can always fall back on it.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll ever use it, but it's a nice little tip for
Yeah, but I also think because we've called it, because it's fun side of business, people panic in that regard. Oh, I don't have a fun story. I don't have anything fun to say.
Yeah, but that's why I said an anecdote.
But yeah,
the anecdote might be the time where, you met the Queen, or it might be the time where, you tripped and fell on your face. It doesn't have to be funny.
Well, that's quite funny.
Or it could be the time where you're on all fours and
cleaning up water
with a hoodie.
Yeah.
But yeah. I think that's good.
It's just people being them and being open to talk
people
about.
Being people, right?
Yeah, people being
I think
people.
if you're a person and you're in business, we probably want you on the show at some point.
Yeah. If you don't take yourself too seriously.
Yeah, but if you are...
And if you're willing to show people who you are.
If you take yourself too seriously, then yeah, probably not right for us.
Just keep listening.
Yeah. You're the listener.
You're the listener, not the guest.
Perfect. Right, bye, Jem.
Bye.